What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good Najito. You ain't finna get nobody's college. Jito, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button. Good news you can use. Good Najito. You ain't finna get nobody's college. Jito. Tap in with the tap in and make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into that. My bad, y'all. Notification bell, hit all, say tapped in for the latest and the greatest, what we got going on. And I need y'all to hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use at not join finna get nobody's college. And we need to make sure, excuse me, we need to make sure that y'all hit that petition, man. Hit the petition, support the deport all 2025. All to 2028. We getting pathetic fat so up out of this mother chucker. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And I need y'all to tap in with me on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX, Trap News Network. If you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent, man, we would love to hear from you. We would love somebody on the team that can give us news we can use and get knowledge. We not finna get in nobody's college. Get into that if you ain't got into all of that. You feel me? Let's jump into this content, man. We got the No Jumper staff talking about Lushy the Junkie threatening the 187 Sharp. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Are we gonna have an intervention for Lush?
Oh, my bad. Flakko talks so slow. I was watching on, literally, Flakko speaks so slow. I was watching it on double speed. Look, y'all think I'm playing? I was watching it on double speed. He talks so slow.
Why?
Wait,
Right. It's that Rocky, right? Feel me?
Oh, so it's Mafia Flakko.
Yeah, hell no.
It's a different mafia than the mafia that you're with.
Yeah, he's from the Italian mafia.
Oh, okay.
Yo, are we gonna have an intervention for Lush?
Why?
I seen the Reddit where you was threatening to kill people. I said, Lush, you've gone too far with the.
My concern is not.
Flakko couldn't wait to humiliate Lush. Flakko, you think Flakko forgets about all the time you guys humiliate him and make fun of him and call him unsavory and call him sweaty and pathetic? No, he doesn't. He remembers it all.
Not even that he's like threatening to unalive people so much as the fact that it's like, I think beefing with Sharp is indicative of mental illness at this point because there's just so little to gain from it. It's just like, you could honestly, like, anybody else from the November universe almost at this point would bring you more accolades and attention than Sharp.
Well, in the context of No Jumper, correct. But remember, I run a low-level YouTube channel, which was getting 30 live viewers and was essentially dead.
Oh, so it helped.
And now I've gained 1,000 subs.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm about to make a rack on my YouTube channel this month for the first time in a year.
I feel it.
So yeah, it definitely, and that wasn't my intention. I'm not like, I'm gonna aura farm Sharp. That's like
Aura farm.
You have to have a bit of an aura for me to aura farm you, but
Aura farm is hard.
But
I'm gonna get that on my knuckles.
Yeah,
Aura farm.
because I didn't realize that his fans were like. He had this like incel cult of victims.
Does it feel like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
So I capitalized off of the insecurity of his fan base and it made my little numbers look a little bit less humble.
Yeah, I just feel like
Lush.
Sharp is just so at the end of his rope, but I mean,
you gotta remember that Sharp can't be too end of a rope if he's still being brought up on this platform and all this kind of stuff. Sharp looked like he's a trending topic. You feel me? It looked like, he's ready to do his due diligence. Lush was making all these threats. He still ain't went to Vegas to go get your fade. Just I don't know, man. It's kind of dumb.
Okay, did you said you were gonna kill him?
Yes.
Well, whatever happens might happen, but here's the thing. So in order to avoid that, because right now where the beef is, let's just talk about some logical things, right? Sharp never made a single threatening or menacing word towards me while he was living in Los Angeles County.
Yes, he did. He said all the time, like, Lush, if you want to go to the back, he's made a couple videos where it was pretty clear, like, hey, Lush, I'll get with you. I take care of you. I'll get you up out of here. You tripping, we could blah, blah, blah. It's not true at all. You're the one that actually waited for Sharp to leave to start talking bad about Sharp. There's plenty of footage of Sharp, kind of going at you, going at Almighty, going at Adam and all that kind of stuff. And nobody really saying nothing.
We go back and forth. We would trade shots. As soon as he moves because he can't afford it, and Rent-A-Center repossessed his entire life, and he had to move to another municipality where a storage room in Los Angeles costs the same as a mansion.
You have to remember too, Lush comes from rich Louis, you know what I'm saying, the star with the triangle and the upside down triangle. He comes from that religion of people, that nation of people, that whatever people, blah blah blah. And his parents have money, and Lush has actually accomplished nothing in his life. He has no real accolades. He has no real financial backing of his own outside of his parents' trust fund. And he's trying to say something about Sharp, who's self-made. It's not really the same.
He moved to, you feel me? And then when he moved out there, all of a sudden it's like, what's up? I'm gonna fly you to Vegas for a week, and then we'll catch the fade and drink a bottle afterwards, and I'm gonna throw up on you and like
drink a bottle. He wants friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's
funny.
Like, so let's just get past the ridiculousness of that, because
I'm seeing people say that like you took an L in this battle. I personally haven't seen any content you've made about him or that he's made about you. So this right here is my first introduction to any of this.
No. Massive W for me. It's the only people that consider it an L.
A successful aura farming.
Yeah. 1,000%. But regardless, so I had a conversation with Wack this morning, and
oh my God. Take your nose out of the belly button of this man. Let's never forget when the Crips came up there. No, somebody call Wack, please. Call Wack, please. Somebody, no, call Wack. You 304, bro.
50 bands for the fight. You know, so if you want to hop on the 4 extras car,
you called Wack for 50. Okay.
We can run it. We can both make a bag. You feel me? Like, let's run it.
I feel like it's drastically overpaying.
Yeah, man.
50,000.
From what I hear,
for $500.
From what I hear, people like don't get paid for celebrity boxing matches when
Adam's been watching TNN Trap News Network when I break down these numbers and how it doesn't make sense.
They're on like the lower tier for the most part. But I mean, hey,
I feel like we're the undercard.
I mean, I feel like it would be good.
Because Waco Cyrus got like what? Got like 20,000, no 30,000, I think.
My thing is, you can't believe anybody about this because everybody knows it's in their best interest to just lie about what they're worth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm probably worth like $50 in reality, like 1/100th of what I'm trying to get from but I don't care. I'll do the fight for anything. I just want to fight him. You feel me?
You want to fight? Well, okay, but you could fight Sharp if you wanted to, right?
Sharp will whoop Lush.
You could just go to Vegas and fight him.
Of course, I could I could spend a great deal of time and energy and put myself in a situation where it's like, all right, when I beat this fool up, he's gonna call the police. You feel me? Because like it's not gonna.
But you're spending more
Nobody thinks that you're gonna whoop Sharp.
Time and energy to train for a fight and actually do the whole event thing and spend months preparing for this stuff when you could just take like a 80.
And it's crazy that Flakko's telling somebody to take a fade when you don't take any fades. I need that. ODM Slim need that. And then the comments will say, oh, you're all the way in Atlanta. I'll be there next week. Next Wednesday to be specific. They know. Why do you think nobody's been talking about me? You ever notice since that day I put in a no jumper chat, not open the door, Flakko hasn't said nothing, Lush ain't said nothing? Shit was different when them niggas was outside trying to come in, huh? Shit gonna be different when I'm outside trying to come in, huh? It's interesting that Flakko's telling somebody to take a fade when he himself called the police on ODM Slim when he was challenged to a fade. Interesting.
$50 flight, you catch the fade and come back within a day.
But why would I train when all I have to do is like run in a circle for 30 seconds and I could exhibit more athleticism than Sharp has in the entirety of his appearances on camera?
We have never seen Sharp engage in any sort of athletic activity at all, ever, as far as I'm concerned.
Look at the way he holds his liquor bottle. He doesn't even he caresses his bottle gingerly. You feel me?
You guys are like, okay, you guys both drink 24/7. You guys both smoke cigarettes 24/7.
Fair fight.
I'm just saying, it's like
they're in the same cardio condition, but
Sharp will whoop Lush bad.
Fair fight.
But you're talking like it's I can just run in circles until he gets tired. But y'all are in the same
I never said
condition.
that. I'll beat the shit out of him.
It sounds like nobody believes that Lush will win a fight with Sharp.
Because here's the thing.
Okay.
Like all the fights that y'all have seen me in. By the way, y'all have seen me in fights. First of all, right?
One fight.
One fight. but I've had more.
Lush, Flakko. Here's crazy. Flacco's humiliating Lush. Flacco's literally humiliating Lush. Where are we getting into in the world where Flacco's the one picking on Lush?
Multiple fights that are documented since then. But
okay.
Regardless, I have so much animosity and just dislike for this human being. I'm not losing the fight, bro. And I beef with people that are so much scarier and so much more intimidating. The fact that anybody thinks there's even a modicum of fear. If he pulled up outside right now, I'm leaving this and going and beating the shit out of him and coming back with his chain.
At the age of 40 years old, I feel like that's like the cutoff for like
YN behavior.
Yeah, right. Cause like, listen, if I'm 40,
notice how everybody's trying to like copy my style of podcasting of logic now. I made the switch to start saying like, hey, let's be logical about this and blah blah blah. And now we're watching everybody change in our universe. Another trend set by Rich Trapper. Watch. I'm saying it now. Everybody's content is going to be, oh, well, bro, no, let me think about it. Let me be more blah, blah, and more nonsensical and blah, all that, blah, blah. Less nonsensical, excuse me. We're watching it, bro. We're watching it. Nigga, man, y'all got to be y'all self. Remember, y'all was just copying Trap Shicey with the crash out. So now I say, all right, y'all got that. Let me do this. Now y'all changing it. It's crazy, bro. Remember I said it. I always say things ahead of time, and they always happen. And then somebody in the comments, yeah, right, nobody's blah, blah, blah. And then in 3 months, you're going to see everybody doing what I'm doing, and y'all going to be giving them credit like they did it first. This time, I'm tripping. Y'all going to stop giving niggas credit for my fucking ideas and all that type of shit. You niggas going to stop thumbnails, all that type of shit, responses and all that type of shit. You niggas going to stop being me and start being yourselves and start getting humiliated for it. This is where it stops. I'm at my wit's end. This fat fuck copying me? Oh, nah, bro. I'm at my wit's fucking end. You was just saying how niggas should crash out and go whoop feet and all that kind of stuff. You was just saying you don't want to hear nothing from a gangbanger. If he ain't putting in no work and all that, stay over there, bro. Stay over there, because the fact of the matter is, what y'all don't know about off camera, over there when it met up with Flakko. There's a reason why these two have been real quiet on the Rich Trapper campaign. It's all fun and games until shit become tangible.
I don't care if my op is outside. I don't care if he's on live calling me out. I'm not going outside to fight.
You see that? You're not going outside to fight because shit got real and niggas reached out and touched somebody. No, you're not going outside to fight because shit got real and you got caught lacking and niggas was like, hey, what's that you was saying about the homie? You don't remember that? You was outside, you was doing your little 1-2 step, and a nigga pushed up on you like, hey, what's all that mook shit you was talking about with the homie, though? Yeah, what's that, though? Because on top of, see, here go the difference. Y'all YouTubers, y'all funny. Oh, so-and-so said. My real homies didn't tell me what a nigga said. My real homie hit me on FaceTime with this sloppy idiot. Hey, this is what I just did to this nigga. This is how I just got on this nigga. And Flakko, oh, no, it's just content. Oh, it's just content. Right. It's just content. Okay. It's just content. Yeah, it's just content. Right. Reach out and touch somebody. It's all fun and games until a nigga want to have a conversation with you. And here go to call this part of the body. Bro didn't even approach him with no fade. Hey, bro, what you on though? Let's holler. Oh, no. On FaceTime. All right, nigga. Now the concept is, oh, they could be outside and I don't want to whatever. But that changed up after I said, hey, go open that door. Yeah, it's different.
Fight nobody, bro. At 40
Were you guys waiting on suspect?
No, Jalise.
Oh. So 40 is the cutoff for YN, you said. So how do we describe Jim Jones's behavior then?
Yeah, he's in permanent YN.
Yeah. Listen,
he's 50-something.
And his behavior is disgusting, though.
He's on the block.
Is it disgusting?
Like, coming to, like, a gangbanging park to show off that you're really blood at 50 years old is kind of embarrassing.
Nah, that was hard because that was him getting at Whack. And he really had Whack's homies in the video with him.
All right, man. So we up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dot to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel, so he's free.